This conference will now be recorded.
So in the previous session, we have discussed about relationship queries. So today we will continue with the relationship queries topic here. Tomorrow we'll be having that flows topic. So in the previous session, we have discussed what exactly relationship query and what is the use, how to prepare relationship queries in Salesforce to fetch the data from multiple Salesforce objects which are related with either lookup or master detail associations we have discussed. And upon using these relationship queries, we have four scenarios like parent to child with a standard association, parent to child with a custom association, child to parent with a standard, and child to parent with custom association. So these are the four scenarios will come into the picture upon using relationship queries. Yesterday we have discussed parent to child with a standard. Now, now let's see child to parent with a standard association. How can we implement? We'll see with the practical. Now, let me explain the concept here. Let's see the second scenario. Child to parent with a standard association. So what exactly the child to parent with a standard association? How can we fetch the records? Now let's see. Now let's come to the scenario. What exactly it is, what it indicates. For example, assume that I have few objects. I have few objects are available as part of my Salesforce arc. I'm having few objects. For example, I have a case object. I have a case object. I have a case object. Now, this case is associated with what? Contact. That means this case has been raised by a contact person. So, each and every case record will be associated with contact. We are having contact object. Now, the case is associated with contact. Contact is associated with what? Account. Contact is associated with account. Each contact record is associated with the account record. So we are having the relation with account. Each and every account record has been created by whom? Each account record has been created by the user. Account is a child, User is a parent. User object. Each account is associated with user. Every user is associated with what? With a profile. Each user should be associated with a profile. Each and every profile should be associated with what? With license. Each and every profile should be associated with a license. So all the licenses information will store in which object? User license object. User license object. These are the relations that we have. Now we are having this case object. Now each and every case record is associated with the contact. Each and every case is associated with contact. Next, each and every contact is associated with the account. Now, the account is associated with user. Each and every account record has been created by user. Each and every account record is associated with user. So user is a parent, account is a child. Every user should be having a related profile. Each user should be associated with a profile. So that already we know that upon creating the user, we need two things are mandatory. First one license, second one profile. Each and every profile is associated with a license. Now, so this is the relation here. We are having this relation. Now tell me, we have this a case. For the case, contact is what? Parent, right? Is a parent. Now, for case, account is what? Parent's parent. That means what? Grandparent. So this is the grandparent. Now, account is associated with user. Now, for case, user is what? Grandparent here. And then profile. Then for case use profile is what? Grandparent. Like that here we can keep on travels from where to where our child. That means current generation to the next generation, old generation. That means here parents and then grandparents, grandparents, grandparents. Like that keep on we can able to traverse up to maximum of 10 levels. So in this case, upon fetching this case recorded data, upon fetching the case data, we can fetch the related parent information, grandparent information, grandparent information. Like that here, up to maximum of 10 levels, we can able to traverse with the help of relationship queries. This is the first level of traversing. This is the second level. This is the third level, fourth level. Like that, up to maximum of 10 levels, we can able to traverse with the help of relationship queries. So in this case, upon fetching this a child record, that means upon fetching the case record, if you are fetching the related parents information, grandparents information, grandparents information, at that time, okay, then we can use the help of a feature called as okay, child to parent relationship query. And that too now tell me, we have discussed all these subjects here. Between these subjects, association has been mapped by whom? Have you mapped these associations? No, this has been given by whom? Salesforce. So in this case here, this is the standard association. So in this case, upon fetching the child record, if we want to fetch the corresponding parents and the grandparents data, which are having some standard relationship, then we can go with the help of a feature called as child to parent with a standard association. Okay, we can fetch the child record. Along with the child record, we can fetch the corresponding parents, grandparents information also. Keep on, we can traverse a bit up to maximum of 10 levels. That is a functionality given by Salesforce. Now, so now here in this case here, how can we fetch this data? Now let's see. In order to fetch this case records here, how can we write the query then? I want to fetch the case records data. How to write this query? Select ID of the case number, status, priority, origin, type, reason, subject. Like that we can specify the columns. What columns data you would like to fetch from the case object, we can specify that column names. Now upon fetching the case record, I want to know the person name, which person created this case record, which contact person created this case record, I want to know that. So now in this case, I want to collect that corresponding contact person's first name and the last name, his email ID also. In that case, in order to reference a parent information, here we can specify select the ID, comma case number and all the fields of case, comma, here we can able to specify that contact object related fields also. How to fetch that? We have to specify the parent name dot field name. Parent object name dot field name. That means contact dot first name. Contact dot last name, contact dot email. Like that here we have to specify the columns. Upon fetching the case records details, we can fetch the corresponding parent contact record details also. So upon referencing the parent object the fields, we have to specify the parent object name dot field name. Now, along with this contact details, this contact is belongs to an account. I want that account person name also, rating also, industry also. How can we fetch? Now tell me how can we do that? One more step. Mhm. We are fetching what? Account data. Then now tell me. Right now we are in case. Contact dot account dot name. Right. Keep on. We have to traverse from bottom to top. So don't skip that step over here. Now. So we have to specify contact dot account dot name, contact dot account dot rating, contact dot account dot industry. So we can able to fetch those columns whatever you want. Next, I want to know that accounts user also. That means which owner has created this record here. How can we get these details? I want his first name and the last name of the owner. What can I do? Contact dot account dot owner. Okay, don't use that keyword o user, it is a owner field here. So owner dot first name of that user, contact dot account dot owner dot last name. We can able to fetch these details also. Okay, now this user is associated with a profile. I want that profile information. What can I do? How can we access? Contact dot account dot owner dot profile dot name. Now this profile is associated with a license type here. I want to get that license name as well. What can I do? Tell me. Contact dot account dot owner dot profile dot user license dot name. That's it. Simple over. That's it. This is how we can fetch the data from child to parent, which are associated with standard association. But we should be aware of this hierarchy. If you know the hierarchy, writing that query will be very, very simple here. Okay, keep on, we can traverse from child to parent and its parent also, that means grandparent, grandparent, like that, up to maximum of 10 levels we can able to traverse. Sometimes you can raise a question, sir, whatever the 10 level of traversing given by Salesforce by default, that is not enough. That is not sufficient. My application is a bit complex application. We have so many levels are available here. These 10 levels are not sufficient. I want to extend to some more. In that case, we can make a case to the Salesforce support team to extend the number of references from 10 to 15 by contacting Salesforce.com support team. There is a possibility. So now in this case here, whatever the 10 level of references given by Salesforce, that we can extend by contacting the Salesforce support team, so that we can extend from 10 to maximum of 15 references, not more than that. Okay, clear? Understood the concept here? Now let's see. Make a note of this one. In this approach, we can fetch the child record details along with the associated parent record, grandparent record, grandparent records up to maximum of 10 references, up to maximum of 10 references, which are associated with the standard relationships. By using relationship queries, we can traverse the objects from child to parent up to maximum of 10 levels, and we can extend the number of references till maximum 15 by contacting Salesforce.com support team. Note. While referencing the parent object fields, we have to reference as below. Parent object name dot field name. Parent object name dot grandparent name dot field name, etc. Syntax. Select field 1, field 2, field 3, like that, field n. We can specify the parent name dot field 1, parent name dot field 2, like that. Parent name dot grandparent name dot field 1, parent name dot grandparent name dot field 2. Like that we can specify from child object name where conditions. This is the syntax. Done with these points? Now let's see. Take a small use case. Write an Apex program to fetch the case record details based on the specified case number at runtime and fetch the associated contact, account, user, profile, and license details. Upon fetching the case record data, I would like to fetch the corresponding parent records, grandparent, grandparent, like that up to okay licenses I would like to access. Done with this? Now let's see how to prepare this method. I'm going to my Salesforce org now. I'm preparing a method. Public static void get case details. We are passing the case number as input. Case number will be of type string. Case number is the auto number field given by Salesforce by default, which will be generating that unique identification number for each and every case record. Now it will be having that sequence like this: 0000, okay, 1016, or 1012, 1001, 1002. Like that, this is the sequence will be following by Salesforce as part of this case number. Now I'm passing the string parameter, case record number. So I'm passing case record number as input. Whatever the case number that I'm passing at runtime, based on the case number, it has to fetch the corresponding case record details. Along with the case details, it has to fetch the corresponding parent and the grandparents and the grandparent details as well. Now, first of all, let me check whether this parameter is holding the value or not. If case record number is not equals to null, case record number not equals to empty. That means if the case number value is not null and not empty, then I would like to fetch the case record details. So now tell me, with one case number, how many case records will be available? Only one. Because it's an auto number field. Auto number field will maintain only unique values. Once a value has been generated, once a case number has been generated by the auto number field, it won't repeat that value again. That is the functionality of auto number field. So that here it will be always a single record. Whatever the case number that I'm supplying at runtime, with that case number we are having only one record. So my query will returns only one record. If the query returns only one record, how can we store it? Do I need to define a collection or a normal single variable? Single variable. Now, so I'm using this case CS record. I'm writing the code. Select the ID of the case number, status, priority, origin, reason, subject. From case object where case number equals to case record number. Okay, so here we are fetching only case record details. Along with the case details, I would like to fetch the corresponding parent details also. Subject, comma, I would like to fetch the contact details. How can we fetch? Contact dot first name, contact dot last name, contact dot email. Okay, I would like to fetch the contact record details. Along with the contact details, I would like to fetch the associated account details also. Contact dot account dot name, contact dot account dot rating, contact dot account dot industry. Okay, we are fetching account record details. Along with the account details, I would like to fetch the corresponding user details also. Contact dot account dot owner dot first name, contact dot account dot owner dot last name. I'm collecting that owner first name and the last name. I would like to collect his profile name. Contact dot account dot owner dot profile dot name. I want to get the corresponding license details also. Contact dot account dot owner dot profile dot user license dot name. We are fetching all these details. So I'm collecting the case record details based on the specified case number at runtime. Along with the case details, I would like to fetch the corresponding contact details also, account details also, and the user details also, and the profile name also, license name also. Everything I would like to fetch in one shot just by using a single SOQL query itself. Now, so once the data has been getting collected, then I would like to check the condition here. If CS record dot ID not equals to null. That means if the case record ID is available, that means case record is available. Then I would like to show that case record details. How can we represent? Now let's see. System dot debug case record ID is CS record dot ID. System dot debug case number is case number. Case status is system dot debug. Case priority is priority. System dot debug. Case subject. Subject. System dot debug. Case origin is origin. Up to this one, we are able to display case details. Now, the contact person name. First name and the last name both I want to show. System.debug. Contact person name is I want to show. Case record dot contact dot first name plus I'm giving a space case record dot contact dot last name. We are collecting both the first name and the last name over here. Okay, I'm collecting this current case records. I'm going to the corresponding parent. That parent's first name I'm collecting, and then I'm giving a space. Then I'm representing last name. I want to collect the case contact person email ID. System.debug contact person email is contact dot email. I want to show the corresponding account record name and the industry. System.debug account record name is cs record dot contact dot account dot name and the industry I want. Account industry name is contact dot account dot industry. I want to know that account owner name. cs record dot contact dot account dot owner dot first name space we are representing case record dot contact dot account dot owner dot last name. Now I'm collecting this owner first name and the owner last name. We don't have any name field. We have first name field, last name field, email field, company field, title field, nickname, and then alias name, and then license profile. These are the fields are available. Next, I want to collect the profile name. System.debug. The owner profile name is I want to specify. CS record dot contact dot account dot owner dot profile dot name and the last one owner license type is I want to indicate CS record dot contact dot account dot owner dot profile dot user license dot name. We are collecting all these details. So these are the various details which I would like to represent. Depends upon the business need, I would like to show this data over here. Okay, I want to collect that case record details. Along with the case, I want to get the corresponding, okay, the contact person details and the account person details and the owner details and the profile details and the license details, everything we are going to collect over here. Clear? Understood the concept now? Next. Now let me place this code inside my Salesforce arc. I'm pushing this code. Now my code has been deployed to my Salesforce arc. Now let's go to my Salesforce arc. Use the Control Shift P. Now Open default arg. I'm going to the developer console. I'm opening that class. The class name is child records a helper. So now this is the first method we have prepared. This is the second method we have prepared today over here. This is the code just now we have prepared. Now let me invoke this method. Child records a helper dot get case details. We need to pass a case number. Case number will be of type string, so I'm enclosing this case number value in the form of single quotes. Let me take a case number. I'm going back to my Salesforce arc and I'm going to that case object. Let me take any of the case number, whatever we have. I have this case object here. In this case object, I'm having this case record. These are the case numbers are available. Let me take a case number, for example, 00001024. Okay. Now, there is a case number. I would like to pass. Case number. Now, before executing that, let me check. Now, click on this case number here. Case record has been opened. Now, this case record details are visible. Status also visible, priority also, and the contact person. Who is the contact person for this case? Lauren Boyle. Now, this is a contact person. Click on this contact name, it will go to the contact record. Now, this is a contact person here. This contact is associated with which account? United Island Gas Corporation. Now, this record industry of type what? Energy. Now, let's open this record. Click on this record. Now let's see who is the owner of this record here. Who is the owner of this record? Training batch user. Now go to the users. Go to the users. This is the training batch user account. Training batch user is having which profile? System administrator profile. Now open that profile. This profile is associated with which license type? Salesforce license. Okay, this is a flow. Keep on, we can able to traverse from child to parent up to maximum 10 levels. Now I want to collect all these details now. Let me execute this. And here let me add one more also. How many SOQL queries that I'm executing as part of this? Here we have used only select statement, single statement only here. Click on execute. My request has been sent to the server. Select the debug only. Now it is indicating the case details. There is a case record ID, case number, status, priority, subject, and the origin. Now this is the contact person name, Lauren Boyle, and this is the contact person email ID. This contact is associated with United Island Gas Corporation industry of account here. Now this is having energy industry. This account record is created by training batch user. Training batch user is having system administrator profile. This profile is associated with Salesforce lesson. So we can able to collect all the details just by using the help of the single SOQL query itself. If you want to track how many SOQL queries we have used, just you can unselect this debug only checkbox. When you come down at the last, here we can see that governor limits whatever we have used. Number of SOQL queries used is only one. By using this one query, we are able to fetch the data from case object, contact object, account object, user object, profile object, license object. Six objects data we are able to fetch just by using a single SOQL query itself. Clear? Understood the concept now? This is how we can fetch the data from child to parent with standard associations. Okay? Now, let me place the class code. Clear? Now, this is the functionality of fetching the data from parent to child and child to parent with a standard. Now, the third case.
Excuse me, Feroz.
Parent to child with a custom association. Parent to child with a custom association. What exactly the parent to child with a custom relationship? How to implement this feature? Now let's see. In yesterday's session, we have discussed parent to child with a standard association. How we are implementing this feature? With the help of what? Subqueries. By using subqueries, we have implemented. Here also the same. Here also the same. Now, but a small change. What is that change? Now let me explain. For example, I have two objects are available. We are having hiring manager object here. We have position object. We have position object. Now tell me, is these two objects are standard or custom? Custom objects. Is these two objects are independent or related? Related. What kind of relation? Lookup association. Who mapped that lookup association? We have mapped that association. It's not standard, it's our own custom association. Now, between these two objects, we have lookup association. We have lookup association is available between these two objects, where hiring manager is the parent object and the position is the child object. By considering the hiring manager as parent and the position as child, we have mapped lookup association between these two objects. Okay, now in this case, where I would like to write a small query where upon fetching the hiring manager record details, I want to get the related position record details also. Okay, I want to fetch the hiring manager record details, and then along with that hiring manager details, I want to get the related position records also. That means while fetching the parent record, I want to get the associated child records also, which are associated with custom association. These two objects are having the custom association. So in this case here also, upon fetching the data from the parent object, if you want to fetch the corresponding child records also from the child object, from the two objects here which are having the custom association, then we can go with the help of parent to child with custom relationship. Okay. Now in this case, how can we implement? Here also, same like as parent to child with a standard. Whatever the approach we have followed in parent to child in standard, same approach we used to follow. That means upon fetching this parent record data, if you want to fetch the corresponding child records, here also we have to use the help of a feature called as subqueries. We have to use the help of a feature called as subqueries. By using subqueries, we can able to fetch the child object records also here. Not only the parent, we can fetch the child object records with the help of subqueries. Then how we are enclosing subqueries? Subqueries will be always enclosing with braces. Inside the subquery, child object name we are mentioning in the form of plural format. So now, suppose this is a position object, we have to specify what? Positions. Positions. Now, additionally, we have to enclose this. We have to postfix with underscore underscore r, not c, underscore underscore r. Okay, this is the additional step. That means what? In the subquery, upon specifying the child object name should be represented with a plural format by postfixing with underscore underscore r. Underscore underscore r represent this is a custom relationship. R means relationship. There is a custom relationship. That means we are indicating to the Salesforce, boss, please fetch the data from the position object also, but the position is having the relation with hiring manager, which has been given by the developer itself, which has been given by the administrator. So this is not a standard relationship. This is a custom association. So that we are indicating underscore underscore R. Okay. Understood the concept here? Now that's it. Remaining everything will be same. No change at all here. Instead of only writing this plural format, we have to post a fix with underscore underscore r. That's it. Okay. Now make a note of this one. In this approach, we can fetch the parent record details along with the associated child records from the child object which are associated with custom relationship. This can be implemented with the help of subqueries. In subquery, subqueries should be always enclosed with braces. Inside the subquery, we have to represent the child object name in plural format by postfixing with underscore underscore r. Underscore underscore r represents custom relationship. Syntax. I'm collecting the syntax from here itself. Underscore underscore r. Done with this? Now, we'll write the code for this. Now I will give the requirement. Write an Apex program to fetch the hiring manager record details based on the specified name at runtime and fetch the associated position records also. And fetch the associated position records also. So whatever the hiring manager name that I'm supplying at runtime, based on the hiring manager name, we need to collect the corresponding HR record details from the object. And along with the HR details, we need to collect the related position records also. Done with this? Next. Fourth scenario. You have so many tasks today. Now, child to parent with custom association. What do you mean by child to parent with custom association? Like as today's scenario. Same. For example, I have three objects are available. I have hiring manager object and I'm having position object also and I have candidate object. Candidate object. Now tell me, is these objects are standard or custom? Custom, right? We have created these custom objects over here. Now tell me, is these objects are independent or related? Related. Now in this case, between position and the hiring manager, we are having lookup relation where hiring manager is a parent, position is a child. Between candidate and the position, we have what kind of relation? Master detail. By considering the position as a parent and the candidate as child. Okay, understood the requirement here? This is a functionality that we did in the past. As part of admin part, we have implemented these objects here. We have mapped this association. Now my requirement is I would like to pass a candidate name. Okay, I will pass a candidate name to my method as input. Okay, I will pass a candidate name to my method as input. So whenever I'm passing the candidate name, based on the name, it has to collect the candidate record details. Along with the candidate details, I want the corresponding position details also, and then I want the corresponding hiring manager details also. Okay, I want the candidate details and the corresponding parent details and the grandparent details also. Then how to fetch the child record along with the related parent and the grandparents information which are associating with custom association. So for that one, we have to implement this scenario. Whenever if you want to fetch the child record along with the corresponding parents and the grandparents information which are having the custom association, then we can go with the help of the approach child to parent with custom association. Okay, so in this case, how can we implement this functionality? Upon fetching this parent record data, we have to specify that parent object name. Okay, parent object name dot field name we are writing. Same here also. But one small change is upon specifying this parent object name, we have to specify position underscore underscore R. Position object name, parent object name we have to represent, okay, by post fixing with underscore underscore R. Upon fetching this hiring manager name, we have to specify position underscore underscore R dot hiring manager underscore underscore R dot name. So the parent object names, grandparent object names, or the grandparent object names has to be always referred with the help of the name by post fixing with underscore underscore R. It is indicating to the Salesforce runtime these objects are already having the association, but these are not given by Salesforce by default. It has been prepared by the administrator or the developer custom. Okay, so that here to indicate that we are using underscore underscore R, which indicate this is a custom association. Okay, now in this case here, now let me place that content here. Now in this approach, we can fetch the child record details along with the associated parent record, grandparent record, and the grandparent records up to maximum of 10 references which are associated with custom association. By using this relationship query, we can traverse the objects from child to parent up to maximum 10 levels. This point already I have covered over there, so I'm not going to mention this point here. This will be the same. And we can extend the number of references, okay, till, okay, 15. This point also already we have covered. Now, while referencing the parent object fields, we have to reference as below. We have to specify the parent object name and underscore underscore R dot field name. Field names are normal as usual. And here also, parent object name underscore underscore R dot grandparent object name underscore underscore R dot, okay, field name here. Now, here we have to specify. Select the field 1, field 2, field 3, like that field n. These are the child object fields. Along with that, I want to collect the parent object fields. Okay, field 1. Parent object name underscore underscore R dot field 2. Then I'm collecting parent object name underscore underscore R dot grandparent object name underscore underscore R. Here also we can specify underscore underscore R. Like that we can able to specify. That's it. Nothing else. Clear? Now, make a note of this use case requirement. Write an Apex program to fetch the candidate records based on the specified email address at runtime and fetch the associated position records and the hiring manager record details. And fetch the associated position record and the hiring manager record details. These are the 4 scenarios. Yesterday we have discussed one scenario. Today we have discussed one scenario, and then two scenarios I have given to you as assignment. These two are the assignments here. You have to complete. Now here we are passing the email address of that hiring candidate. Whatever the email ID that have supplied, based on that email ID, we need to collect the candidate details. Now I want to fetch this candidate has been applied for which position. That position will be handling by which HR person. I want all these details over here. So that we need to write the query for this. Okay, clear? Now. So this is how we are going to fetching the data from multiple objects in Salesforce with the help of relationship queries. From parent to child, child to parent. It may be standard, it may be custom, all the four scenarios we have discussed. Okay? Now, so do the practice on these features today. With this one, we are done with the relationship queries concept here. This is the most important topic over here as part of development. In real time, if you are writing 100 SOQL queries in your project, out of 100, 70 will be your relationship queries only. 70, 70. Okay, majority of the queries are relationship queries. So this relationship queries topic is very, very important. Sometimes in the interview point of view, they will give you a small requirement. They will ask you to write that query also over there. Okay, so that here the T queries will be normal queries, single object queries. Remaining 70 queries will be almost relationship queries only here. Those relationship queries are from any one of this, okay, scenario. It may be parent to child, child to parent, with a standard, with the custom associations. Okay, so this topic is very, very important. Okay, now. So do the practice on these features today. Tomorrow we'll see the flows topic over here. I would like to combine two sessions tomorrow, morning at 7 o'clock normal timings here. Okay, then. And after that, we'll be starting that triggers topic from Monday onwards. Okay, thank you.